Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Palkia in the Master League here and having a little fun. Kyogres galore. We're going to be seeing these things in the lead a lot, and I could not have been happier. I mean, this is literally one of the best leads for you as Palkia, being Water and Dragon. You can have a massive resistance to that water. Now, we are going to be going with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor and then Aqua Tail on this thing. Now, in the future, it will be getting its signature move, Spatial Rend, so that will be pretty interesting to see how it works. I will absolutely be using an Elite TM to get it. Of course, this is a 100% IV. It is best buddied up. It does still need a few more power-ups, as I have not collected all the XL candies needed to completely max this out, along with several other my legendaries, because it requires a lot. Let's be honest here, guys and gals. It takes a lot of time and a lot of money to actually power up one of these things. And if you think about it, before we get into the commentary, it's absolutely crazy, right? We're living in a day and age where we're playing a mobile game, which is not even ours. First of all, what I mean by that is Niantic will take it away at any second. These are rented accounts, okay? And that's why I just don't like online games that are solely online, because on a flip of a switch or the servers are gone, all your work is gone too. But we're living in a day and age where I remember I would go and buy a video game, right? Back in the day, it was 60 bucks. I remember when they hiked them up, they used to be $49.99, right? Then they started going 60 with the new gen consoles and stuff like that, right? But let's just chalk it up to 60. 60 bucks and maybe some DLC that was like $15, maybe. Okay, so we're looking at 75 bucks, which is still absurd. Okay, but hey, this is the day and age we live in with this kind of capitalism. So 70 bucks. Now we spend upwards to $100 to max out a legendary. Okay, that's just the legendaries, and that's just the aspect of rating. And then there's other aspects as well. Just think about it. Think about that. That's crazy to me. And yeah, anyways, just blows my mind. Up against Groudon here. So we are going to be going with Landorus. You better believe it. I love this thing here. Very squishy, but it hits so hard. All right, it just hits so hard. It has great moves too. And it works very well with the Palkia. It kept on drawing the Kyogres up front, so I'm not going to complain. And then we do have the Zacian in the back, which is again another one that's not all the way maxed out. All right, let's get into the commentary here. So up against Groudon here. Oh, I got the hiccups. What's going on? They are gonna, retreating with energy. Okay, sounds good. Bringing in a Shadow Mewtwo. I was encountering quite a few Shadow Mewtwo's as well. Damn thing hits so hard. So at this range, I think we would be KO'd there since it's Shadow. So we're going to shield it up, swap into the Zacian, and kind of snipe them there. And unfortunately for me, they have a Ho-Ho in the bag. So I am completely screwed unless I had Wild Charge. But if I had Wild Charge, it would be something else. It would probably be a Giratina without the play rough. Right? You already know how that works with this beautiful algorithm. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Landorus here to kind of just figure this out. And yes, Palkia has a massive resistance, but we need to make sure we're aligning everything correctly here. They let it go. Stone Edge one shot, of course. Precipice Blades, it's not very effective, but still doing a decent amount as we're going to be part flying here. We will shield this one up, and we want to get that shield from them. Aqua Tail is going to be super effective. So they let it go, we swap, and we just farm them down. I think they realized it was over there anyways. So we will be leading Palkia the entire time, and what do you know, another Kyogre. And you know what's even crazier is literally my last video we're discussing this, how somebody left a comment several videos back saying that they usually only see Kyogre in the front. And look at, this is what you get. Exactly. I do believe we'll have a battle where there is one in the back, but for the most part, they're all up front, and we get a crap load of them. So is there an algorithm now that you have good leads? Yes! That's the straw man argument that these dummies have. It's insane. So it's like, oh, because I have a couple of good leads, all of a sudden I'm just going to abandon my belief in the algorithm. It's not a belief, it's a fact. It's not a belief system. It is or it isn't. And this algorithm is, period, okay? It's so annoying when people make those, like, well, you got a bunch of good leads, so it's not there anymore, right? Like, what kind of a conversation would it be like even talking to you in real life? Anyways, freaking new age people, man. They're so freaking delusional. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for the superpower to take out this Tyranitar here and take the win. Looks like they close out the wrap, but then again, it does lag a lot of times when you're finishing them off, so maybe they just stay there anyway. Next game, Palkia versus Mewtwo. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's go ahead and do this here. Dragon Tail hitting like a son of a gun over here. Now, you can also go with Dragon Breath. Now, Palkia is loaded up. I just go with Dragon Tail because it's just fun to chunk away and chunk to their health, even though Dragon Breath kind of does the same similar thing. All right, so letting the Side Strike go here. We've used the shield. We do have energy. We have to keep this in mind. Dialga would have Dragon Breath this into Oblivion, so we immediately swap into the Zacian. I'm waiting for them to throw. At this point, I'm thinking, screw it. I'm just going to throw my close combats here, and I do believe I shield this. Yeah, it's gonna go big or go home. Let's get it. All right, we do have the Landorus in the back, which can handle the Dialga with a superpower. It will do a ton of damage, so unfortunately they are going to be able to outpace me, but that's okay. They're using up all their energy here. I don't want to bring in Palkia because they're going to Dragon Breath me down and I'm done. Okay, we have to look out for a catch. Going to go for that superpower here. This should be enough to KO. Okay, we debuffed ourselves and they have a Tyranitar in the back. We're just going to get off another one of these superpowers, and I do believe this is going to be a wrap here. Nice shiny Shadow Tyranitar, by the way. Good stuff. Good stuff. I did upload my video with it yesterday, so go check it out. What do you know? Another Kyogre. That's very interesting. You know, I'm just going to spill the beans here. I was going to make a whole in-depth video on this, but I don't even know. I'm contemplating if I even want to say that out loud on this video. Because I can already see somebody making a whole video on it and claiming it's, you know, they came up with this idea. So how about not saying anything? All right, we'll leave it at that. I know. What a tease. All right, they do have Togekiss. Okay, this is not particularly the best situation because they do have two shields, and the quick moves on both of the Pokemon that we do have are not very effective. So we're going to have to figure this out. Bringing in the Zacian, as it's going to be able to take the hits a little bit better, and we can spam them. I wouldn't say as fast, but yeah, I just decided to go in here with the Zacian first. It's a little tankier compared to the Landorus there. So we're getting off a Play Rough because we do not want to debuff ourselves, plus a close combat's not very effective. So now we swap after getting all their shields, and they do have a Zekrom in the back. Great, now it's time for the Landorus. Let's have a little fun here. They're going to go straight for that Stone Edge. Now, what we're going to have to do at this point is obviously shield this up and then not throw immediately here. We need extra energy. If we throw immediately, we're screwed. All right, so building up to 2 superpowers. And then what we're going to need to do is get to the Stone Edge. It's going to be very close, plus the debuff. One quick move and we're able to get there, and this will definitely KO the Togekiss, and Landorus pulling it off for us at the end. And remember, we're going to be seeing them in Pokemon Go for January 2024. I almost said 14. I don't know what it is. What the hell do I keep wanting to say 2014 when I need to say 2024? But you will be seeing it returning into raids with its signature move, and I will be Elite TMing that. So just a little food for thought. All of them are actually going to be bumped up and actually be pretty good at that point. So it's going to be interesting to see how it does kind of shake up the meta. Although electric and flying moves in the Master League are not going to be particularly changing the meta, I would assume, because of everything that does kind of resist that. So you're looking more so for them to be good in raids, okay? So still interesting. Mewtwo going down, Palkia taking them out, have a bunch of energy, and here we go with this Lugia. Now I swapped immediately because I didn't realize they had extra sensory. Otherwise I would have stuck around because that's not super effective. It is getting stabbed, but it's not like Dragon Tail damage, right? So we're gonna let this go. Gonna call a Sky Attack here. Very good. And then they're swapping, then they have their Yveltal in the back. Now, yesterday, if you want to call me out for saying something wrong, good. That's fine. Obviously, duh. That'd be crazy if I was on the internet and I couldn't take, like, what do you mean? Shut up, leave me alone. No, but what happened was, if you come at me in a certain way, like, I'll give you an example. So if I say a Pokemon's name wrong, or if I miscall a move by accident and I just keep going and I don't realize it, and you're going to sit there and talk to me in the comment section like, well, you don't even know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. This is pathetic. Like something like that. You're just like somebody who sits in their basement all day and literally has no interaction with humans or never had a girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend in your life. And you're going to run your mouth like that. I will be talking crap right back to you. So the funny thing was, somebody said, you keep calling the wrong moves. A Dialga used Crunch. Obviously, it was a glitch. But pay attention, you brain deads. For the rest of you, I love you and I appreciate you. Okay? But I will always smack back. Okay? So we have this nice Segaleo out here that we're going to be taking the win up against because, well, it's just the way it goes. We resist all of those moves, right? And they're bringing in a Melmetal here. Okie dokie. Well, we're going to just keep on spamming them with Aqua Tail until they take us out. I'm definitely not going to shield them up. And we want to bring in the Landorus for this here because we're going to be able to, you know, resist everything that they do have. Well, I would assume, yeah, Rock Slide and then Superpower, right? They're going to both be resisted. Although Rock Slide's doing a decent amount. Building up to 2 Superpowers here. Getting a shield out of them. Now, at this point, we can still let a Rock Slide go, but I want to maintain the health on this thing. So, I don't know, maybe there might be something in the back we're good up against that I just need a little bit of health for. So they're double shielding. There's something in the back that does not want to see this. So at this point, it's piquing my interest. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and shield this up. And now we've debuffed ourselves by 2 stages at this point and have a damn Kyogre. So there's that Kyogre in the back. That's a different kind of a situation. Don't really see that too often. Well, at least for my account, okay? At least for my account. Now, I'm going to start throwing the close combats here because, well, it's just more efficient in taking them out here. So, good night, Kyogre. But now we've just debuffed ourselves by freaking 4 stages. But they can't quick move us down. So, it looks like it's all up to the Landorus. Hopefully, we can get to a superpower here and finish them off. Super fast charging with that Mud Shot. And we're going to be able to get... I mean, the moves on this thing are just nasty. They're just... I mean, you have... Oh my goodness, it's so good. Just wait till it gets a signature move. Next game met with an Excadrill in the front. This is good. This is very, very good because of the Aqua Tail is going to be so effective to it. It's going to kind of force shields out of them here. Otherwise, this is almost going to KO them. Bringing them pretty low would be a couple more Dragon Tails. We're absolutely going to let this drill run go here. Definitely want to shield up the next one, though. They've used the shield themselves, so we're going to be fine. We want to look out for a potential catch, though, here. And they're going to let it go. And do they want to use the last shield? They do. Okay. So I think we are going to let it go. Yeah. So having 1 shield over your opponent that has none is a massive advantage. So if you could kind of work around that without using it, it'll be the best thing for you here. Going to go straight for the superpower. We can get ready to swap here. It's no problem. Yes, we debuffed ourselves, but we're still good. And they have a Giratina, so I immediately bring in the Zacian here, and they have a Mewtwo in the back. Perfect. This is good. So the Landorus is still going to be able to hit the Giratina with the Stone Edge, and it will do a lot of damage, but we're going to have to make sure we have a bunch of energy here. So Mewtwo not quite taking us out. We have to farm them down here, actually do it, and we're going to be able to land this Play Rough, which is massive. I don't know if I would have been able to pull it off if I didn't, to be honest with you, even though we still do have a shield here. We're going to let this go, calling the Ominous Wind, and I do believe they get a boost. Yeah, you saw that? They got the boost. Game's like, no, we got to make them win somehow. Get the hell out of here with that boost crap. All right, next game, what are we going to see? A Heatran. Well, this is great for the Palkia, right? So, yeah, we'll stay right where we're at here. Super effective Aqua Tail, of course, while they resist the Dragon. That's a pretty cool thing to have in the Master League, honestly. I don't have 100. Don't think I have 100 of a Heatran, but I do want to power one up one day. So they're swapping into the Rayquaza, absolutely annihilating my Palkia with their Dragon Tail. So I'm going to go ahead and swap into the Zacian to catch a Breaking Swipe here. And, of course, we resisted. This is no way this is going to be a Dragon Ascend. Another Breaking Swipe, and of course we're going to go ahead and throw that Play Rough here. They let it go, and we still have 2 shields. They're bringing in their Heatran. We get to the close combat. Let's go. I'm pretty sure they shield us up. Yeah, they had energy on that, so they don't want to go down with all of that. We get to another close combat, and I'm thinking, my friend, what are you doing? Okay, you're farming us down. Okay, you gotta risk it, I guess. But we have an Aqua Tail. And they go down. Now I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Now, nothing against them, and I'm not saying they are. But at this moment, I was thinking, man, this little son of a gun, they must be able to see my team with the Discord cheat. With the Discord cheat. That's why they prepared this situation just like this. But that's not true. I can't say that, right? Felt like it. Could have been. Could potentially be. But I'm not going to say because we don't have proof. And that's what we were talking about, is these people, a lot of these people who do these things rely on the absolute truth and proof of them doing it. Otherwise, if you don't have the proof, then what can you say? You're just accusing them because you're not good or something like that. Anyways, what's going on here? Palkia putting in the work. We are loaded up on energy, and we're going to start spamming this Mewtwo with these Aqua Tails here. Could have went for the damn Draco, but a woulda, coulda, shoulda nonsense. It's alright. It's all coin flip. This game's all a coin flip. Rock, paper, scissors, all the way. Okay? Even with your skill involved, still rock, paper, scissors. Okay. So this is not looking good. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking, at this point, I had a friend come over, and she was just like hanging out. And we were taking shots, so yep. I was just I was still paying attention to the battles, but, you know, that confused me. I was like, whoa, did I have one too many already? Was did I just see an earthquake? What's going on here? Anyways, I'm gonna be able to load up on the energy here and then just kind of unload with the superpowers. Got some nice lag going on at the end, and we'll take the win up against the Mewtwo with a superpower with not even getting stabbed. Next game, met with the Zacian. This is not particularly good here for us because, well, they're fairy. Alright, we're dragon. Not looking great, right? Alright. So we are going to start throwing these Aqua Tails here. We're going to let that go. Close combat. Oh, shoot. And they retreated. They swapped to catch, what was that, a Dialga? They caught an Aqua Tail. Good stuff, madame. Good stuff. All right, so we're going to bring in the Zacian. We will let this Iron Head go here. And you know what? I think Xerneas is a little bit better, personally. It takes Iron Head so much better. I don't know. So we're getting both shields out of them. Now, of course, they're going to be Dragon Breathing us down. Now, we are going to be bringing in the Landorus. I'm not trying to take all that super effective Dragon Breath damage here, and of course we're gonna have to shield this up regardless because this thing can't take a hit, but we get to the superpower, debuffing ourselves, but we will be able to throw back in the Palkia here, and they have that Zacian. Alright, so we're gonna start throwing these Aqua Tails here, and what is it gonna be? Do I want to shield this up? Close combat, okay. What the hell is going on here? This is gonna be a close combat. I think I may let one go here. I think I do. So they keep spamming that, so I'm thinking, all right, that's fine. Close combat. What's in the back, though? Can we farm you down? Oh my gosh, Landorus, my friend, putting in the work. Going for the Stone Edge. What was that out there? Mewtwo. Okay, well, this is a wrap. Getting to 2 Stone Edges. Landorus putting in the work. Absolutely amazing. Let's go, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you do, turn notifications on, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Come crawling faster. Obey your master. Your life burns faster. Obey your master. Come crawling faster. Where's the dreams and I've been after? Obey your master. Promised only lies. Your life burns faster.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!